They said it's a sunnah to face the Qibla when doing wudu. If you can, they say it is, and others say it is mustahab to face the Qibla when doing wudu, because this is the best direction of your dua. And in wudu there is dua. At the end of wudu there is a dua, and even in the beginning you say Bismillah. So they say if you are facing the Qibla, this is desired, it is liked for most of the fuqaha. And if you did wudu facing any other way, it doesn't matter. You don't have to be looking for which way the Qibla is. If you are in the wudu area and there is taps all around you, just go to the one available. If everyone made a queue waiting for the one towards the Qibla, it is mustahab. If someone does that, it is good. Another one, I'm going through them really fast because everyone agrees they are either mustahab, or those who say sunnah because they don't have a category as mustahab. There is not much to argue in that because they agree on the matter. They don't need to spend a lot of time on that. The other issue is the other mustahab for Imam Abu Hanifa and Imam Malik, not to talk during wudu. They say it is not a problem if a person talks, but if you don't talk, it's better for you for many reasons. Firstly, it won't make you forget your dua and to say Bismillah and to say your dua at the end. The people said there are du'as in the middle of wudu as well. I don't think there is any authentic hadith on that, and I don't think anyone of the fuqaha, any school, they mention the certain du'as during the wudu. But not to talk during the wudu helps you concentrate on the wudu, and if you are trying to perfect your wudu, it will help you, inshallah. But if you talk, it's not a problem, but it's liked and desired that you don't talk. The next issue is sitting on a raised platform. Sitting on a raised platform. Like if you see a lot of the wudu areas, they have a raised area for wudu. That makes you sit very firmly and makes the wudu easy. I don't know if you ever tried doing wudu sitting on the floor on your 2 feet, and especially if you are overweight like me, it's very difficult. And because when you are washing your feet, you raise one feet and you are balancing on the other, it's difficult. And it is from the sunnah, it is mustahab to be sitting on a raised platform. Because there is a hadith in Bukhari, Uthman bin Affan radiallahu ta'ala anhu, he was sitting on his seat to show people how Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam did wudu. And he said, I saw Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam doing this wudu sitting here on this seat. The next issue they said is Shafi'is, they said sunnah. So whenever there's sunnah now, it will be mustahab for the others. They said to remove the ring, to make sure the water goes, the place under the ring. And because of the hadith, أن رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم كان إذا توضأ حرك خاتمه. The Nabi صلى الله عليه وسلم, when he used to do wudu, he used to move his ring by making sure the water has reached everywhere. If it is a loose ring, if the ring is not tight, it is better to remove it. If it's not tight, it's better to remove it. If it's tight, it's just better to move it. Because to remove a ring which is not tight is easy. The aim is not to make the matter difficult for the one who is doing wudu. A person is doing wudu at least 5 times a day, and if he has got a tight ring and he's trying to remove it all the time, it'd be very difficult for them. So if it's a loose, very easily removable ring, remove it. And if it's very tight, you should move it. Another mustahab, I did mention it very slightly when we were discussing masah of the udhunayn, the ears, is to put your pinky finger in the ears, so you increase the area of your masah. Rather than just doing masah in the front and back, you also put your pinky finger in the ears. That is mustahab.